Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I guess you will call this chest and back training vlog one. So right here, I'm using what is called a Nautilus machine, made famous by the Dorian Yates. I like using this mainly because I'm trying to prioritize my back. Like I'm really trying to emphasize the stretch on it. Like my chest I feel like is okay, but I feel like I really got to bring up my back. So I thought by throwing this in that this might improve that. So I've only recorded the last two sets. I felt it would be kind of ridiculous to do all four, but these are my top sets right here. And as you can see, I mean, it does create a really, really nice stretch. Now, not everybody has this machine, so if you don't, I'd you can use a dumbbell to do pullovers. I used to do them all the time, but now that I have this machine available, I kind of just figured why not. Um, but anyway, the way I break up my exercise, especially for chest and back, is mainly through supersetting. So I do a lot of supersets. So I'll bounce between like this, like a chest press and a lat pull down or weighted pull ups. It really doesn't matter. Um, but again, I'm only recording my last two sets of well, maybe I did three sets here. I'm not really sure. But I didn't go as heavy as I normally do. I usually work up to the 100s, but I felt I'd dial it back down to the 85s. Um, Now, I did try recording this with CapCut, and I freaking uploaded this, and it got copyrighted. So this is round two. Now, with the lat pull down, I feel like a lot of people are just going through the motion with this. I feel like the exercise really doesn't stop till about right there when it hits your chest, and then you want to slow down the movement. Um, Mainly because the whole objective here is to stretch and squeeze. So I'm not just moving the weight. Like I really want to feel the exact contraction of my lats. Same thing with the chest press. So dumbbells I prefer because I'm not a good bench presser. Like I never have been. I don't. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Like I know how to the form and how to set up. Like I had this powerlifter dude show me, but I just can't put up that much weight. Um, but I am narrating this because I do not have the money for that. I'm just gonna call it the Sam Sulek mic. I don't know what it's called. I think it's. I saw something similar. It's called Wireless Me, but that again is like $150 that I don't have. Um, so okay, so I did record three sets. Anyways, yeah, I did two sets with 85 pounds as my top set. So I guess the 75 was like the mid. I'll call it that, like the mid set. Um, Honestly, like I was really like nervous about like I didn't even know how to like I have no idea how to do this. Like this is my first time walking around with a stupid tripod trying to record this shit. But anyways, I also choose so when I break up my chest exercises, I go from a flat, an incline, and a stretch. I don't really complicate it more than that. I feel like a lot of people do that, and it's hindering your gains, honestly. When you're trying to do all these little special exercises that you saw your pro bodybuilder do, they're not trying to put on much more muscle. They've obtained that, so now they're just trying to perfect what they have. So that's why they're doing those little niche exercises. So you want to stick to the basics, like this, just a standard incline bench. And I I go pretty wide when it comes to the Smith machine, just because it's comfortable. But if I'm doing like free weights, I can't. Cannot go that wide. I just don't have the flexibility. Um, Now this machine right here is my favorite for the mid portion of the back. Also, another machine that you probably saw Dorian Yates using. Um, it hits it perfectly. Like I've never like I he had something right. Like he was doing something right here. Because this definitely nails it. And then I finished with just like I said, like a fly movement. Like I'm going here for the stretch. So I always finish my chest with some sort of a fly movement. And then right here, so after I burn out, I'll go to the middle and and kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Almost like if you were doing a dip, but you're not doing dips, you're using the cables. So yeah, right here. So I'll stand in the middle and just squeeze in the middle of the chest. And then lastly, I find some sort of machine that hits the lower lat. So yeah, I just go, I basically break it down. I start from the top and I go to the bottom. So now I'm hitting the lower part of the back. Now, I didn't end up using this machine for all 3 sets, so my last exercises that I do with the superset, I do like 3 sets in total. But I use this other machine that I'll probably show you guys sometime, that I feel works way better and also is another underhand rowing machine, that it just felt great. But yeah, till next time, I guess. And here's a little pose down, um, or post pump, as Sam Sloak would call it. But yeah, uh, don't judge me. This is I'll try and get better, but I do not have a mic, so narrating is all I can really do.